Yo, it's your boy Luap coming back at it again with another video. In today's video, I will discuss whether or not Clemont and Bonnie will return in Pokemon Journeys. This is another video in the series of Will X Trainer or Pokemon return in Pokemon Journeys, and it's definitely a series I recommend checking out. Thank you so much for all the outpour and amazing responses to the videos I have dropped on them so far, it truly means a lot. Clemont and Bonnie are two characters we haven't seen in quite a while. Clemont currently resides in Lumiose City, where he operates as the electric type gym leader as well as a master inventor, well, kind of. Bonnie, of course, is his lovable little sister who is always by his side trying to find him the perfect wife. There are a surprising amount of reasons to go towards both of their returns into the anime, but as always I do like to be fair and have both sides of the argument presented. The first thing we should do is discuss their history as they appear throughout the anime, as well as the Pokemon they have on hand, as it could give us a huge clue. I kindly ask that you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, as it greatly helps out the channel. And without further ado, let's get started on their history. Both Clemont and Bonnie would make their first appearance in episode 1 of the XY anime, or episode 800 of the overall series, titled Kalos, where dreams and adventures begin. Ash tried to enter the Prism Tower but was rejected by Clembot for not having enough badges. Luckily for Ash, Clemont and Bonnie were there to save him and Pikachu. Clemont would then go on to battle Ash with his newly caught Bunnelby and prove to be quite the battler himself. Clemont and Bonnie would then make their final appearance of the main series in episode 940, Till We Compete Again. In this episode, Clemont promises to battle Bonnie as a gym leader when she is old enough to go on an adventure with Dedenne. And in a perfect full circle moment, he and Ash battled once again with Pikachu and Bunnelby, a genius way to wrap up the series. Clemont continues to be a gym leader at Lumiose City, and Bonnie awaits the moment that she turns 10 so she can finally reunite with Squishy and go on an adventure with it. However, this wasn't their last appearance, as they appeared again in the XY special episode 6, where they met up with past companion Sillin. Should I make a video on Sillin returning to Journeys? Let me know in the comments if I should cover him, or who you think I should cover next. These two are honestly a great pair of companions to Ash, and overall made the XY series much more enjoyable. It was nice to get another brother and sister combo, this time with it being a big brother and little sister. In general, people tend to like this pair of siblings more, and I can see why. Let's take a look at the Pokemon that they own / befriended and see how it could tie into their return. Clemont currently owns Bunnelby, Chespin, Luxray, Magnemite, Magneton, and Heliolisk. Bonnie currently takes care of Dedenne, but she will return to get Squishy at one point, and perhaps even Tyrantrum. According to the super official Luap Dex, which covers all Pokemon that have made an appearance in Pokemon Journeys, there are quite a few of those who haven't shown up yet. Bunnelby, Chespin, Heliolisk, and Zygarde. Bunnelby and Chespin are both very iconic Pokemon of Clemont, who although have made an appearance, it was just for frames, and I think they deserve more spotlight after being on the show for so long. Of course, with Zygarde, I just can't picture any other character to be in the same episode with it other than Bonnie. I also can't picture any other Zygarde besides Squishy and Z2 to be the one in Pokemon Journeys. Heliolisk also hasn't made an appearance either, but I think Clemont's, although important, doesn't necessarily have to be the one to make an appearance here. Despite Dedenne having made a few minor appearances so far in Journeys, it hasn't had much of a spotlight. In the Greninja video, I mentioned that Greninja was voted the most popular Pokemon of 2020. Well, guess who won 2021? It was actually Dedenne, though the voting was really closed down to only Japanese voters. However, Japan is the one who makes the series, so it kind of sort of does validate the top spot. I've linked the article with all the Pokemon broken down by overall rankings as well as by region if you want to take a look for yourself. With all that out of the way, let's discuss reasons as to why they can make a return in Pokemon Journeys. So besides the aforementioned reasons for their Pokemon, I think the siblings have a few reasons supporting their return. Firstly, let's go with the easy one. The XY gang have yet to make a reappearance in another main series outside of their own. The XY gang are the only companions to have this distinction. Since Journeys is the whole collection of Ash's journey up to now, I think that at some point or another, everyone is bound to make an appearance, even if it's just a flashback. Next, my favorite piece of evidence to take a look at is the voice actors. Let's start with Clemont's. Clemont's voice actor is Yuki Kaji, who is actually a very active voice actor. Here are some of his notable roles. Within the Pokemon series, he hasn't done much outside of XY, but I think it's pretty cool that he was also the voice of Zygarde. I thought that was a nice touch. As for Bonnie, her primary voice actress was Maria Ise. She was the voice actress for all but 14 episodes when she was on maternity leave. Just like Yuki, she didn't have any other major roles within the Pokemon franchise, but she has done notable work outside of Pokemon. Actually, she was Killua in Hunter x Hunter, which is actually my favorite anime, so that was fun to learn. Anyways, she's also still a fairly active voice actor. All that backstory just to say that because they're both fairly active workers, it would be quite easy for them to reprise their original roles for an episode or two. Lastly, Ash's first battle at each rank of the World Coronation series was versus an electric type specialist, so who better to meet him in the masterclass other than Harrison? Or Clemont, whatever, it was a joke anyways. So these were pretty strong reasons supporting their return to the anime, but let's talk about why they shouldn't return. There isn't any. Just kidding, but yeah, there aren't many reasons that I can think of as to why they wouldn't return. The main reason that I could conjure up is that maybe the VAs just don't want to return, so they will instead have someone else, like Serena, just mention what they're up to. If they don't want to make an appearance or perhaps are busy doing another role, then as we have discussed in previous videos, it is very unlikely that they would get replaced. We could also just not get them mentioned or talked about at all. I mean, we haven't even gotten a reference to Misty yet, and Brock only got a thought bubble too. Overall, maybe the anime just never has a need to mention Clemont and Bonnie and we'll just get another series without their return, but even if it was just for a filler, I think they're more than due an appearance. One could also argue that if they aren't planning to show off Zygarde, then there probably isn't a reason to bring them back for any episode, as that's probably the easiest way to bring them back for an episode or mini arc. Zygarde might be the bond between them returning or not returning, so only time will tell if they decide to show off this legendary. So yeah, that's my argument as to why I think that Clemont and Bonnie should return to the Pokemon anime. There aren't really many reasons against this theory that I could think of, but I'm sure there are some out there, so please let me know what you guys think. Are there any other characters or Pokemon that you would like me to cover in this series? Please let me know which ones in the comment below so I can consider making a video on them. If you made it this far into the video, then please hit the like button and subscribe. Again, thank you so much for making it this far into the video. I truly appreciate you. As always, it's been your boy Luap, and I'm out. Peace.